What's going on, y'all? I'm back again with another video as promised, and the two videos that I'm posting today, I hope they make up for the two that I missed earlier this week. So if you're new to my channel, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment and let me know what you think of the video. So yeah, I would like to talk about dealing with evil co-workers and how to get through the day. And we've all probably have experienced the workplace dealing with just working with some of the most, the people that are the most hardest to work with. And not because of how they work, it's because of the confusion and the mess and the chaos that they bring amongst, the co-workers. And you will be surprised and expect so much more out of a certain age. Of I work with mostly women. You might have three men in the workplace where I'm at. But I work with mostly women. Why do women keep up so much mess? And why is it older women, like damn near late 50s, you knocking on retiring soon, and you still bringing so much of mess and chaos, to the workplace? Like, you should be at a chill point now where you done pretty much did the damn thing and you almost out the door so you can enjoy your retirement. But instead, you focus on the wrong things and it's just work. Like, it's a daily routine. Sometimes the routine might change, but for the most part, it's something that we are all familiar with. Why can't we just make it work and let it make it work smoothly? They quick to bring up in the workplace, they love to bring teamwork, but it takes everyone to be on the same accord. Like, you can't have cliques and five, five, this the young clique or this the older clique, and they clashing because of whatever reason. And the majority of the time it's because of the older group of women who bring so much confusion and chaos in the workplace. It's just sickening. And it's like it never fails. That's everywhere where I have worked, especially working amongst majority women. So how do you deal with it? I've had my moments where I've even had to go in the bathroom and vent and just talk to God. I worked somewhere one time before, and I worked there 3 years, and it was rough. Like, it was the worst experience in my 17-year career with the school system. In this certain school where I work, it was the worst. And it's like the head was aware of it and let it ride. Sometimes you'll find people who are friends with certain people, so they'll let certain things slide and let them get away with being a certain way because they friends, or they work together, so of course they're gonna let them get away with things. Sometimes you may have the one who still, bring correction amongst everyone as a whole, not just a certain people. But in this place, it's like this, you know, these people had to target individuals every day to the point where I just couldn't take it no more because it was stressing me out. It was taking a toll on me. I was angry most of the time. I was frustrated. I was tired. I was worn out. I was also like the mom who had my kids were carpooling at that time. They had just got out of middle school and was about to start, high school. So having to bring them to school every day and bring my daughter to cheerleading practice, bring my son here, there, and then on top of a hectic work day, dealing with people who bring so much confusion at work, evil, low down, like just this heavy demon spirit was, it was there. It was there. And you can feel it once you just pull up to work. Like, it's a shame when you pull up to work and you just gotta pray to God to help you get through the day. And that's my thing. That's the way I dealt with it until it was like God was showing me that you're not gonna get through it in a way where it's gonna bring you peace for the long run. You're gonna keep going through this every day. So you either gonna put in a transfer to move or you're gonna keep going through it. Like, he was giving me the strength, of course, to get through the day. But I wanted more than that. I wanted it to stop. I wanted the mess to stop. People would do things to manipulate your work and lie on you and get you in trouble just because they know the head, the supervisor or whatever, was someone that they were close with. So they could pretty much get away with murder when it comes to someone else's word. There's nothing against theirs, even when they are wrong. And the evidence was all there, and she would still take up for her. So it just had got so stressful to the point where one day I got into this hard up, like me and her was just going at it, just screaming back and forth about something. And she, whatever I had did, she went and she pulled it out, or she did something to sabotage what my work. And I was like, you know how you go there and you have certain things to do. So you have your work cut out for you. You know what to do. You go there. You take care of what has to be done. You finish up and help where else, wherever else help is needed at work. And then you clean up. You get ready to go for the day. But when somebody backtrack your work and undo everything you've done just to kind of hold you back because they might be there a little late. Like, I was getting sick of that, and I was dealing with that almost 3 times a week. And, work 5 days a week at the school. And I just couldn't take it no more. We was going at it to the point where I just left. And stuff like that. So, when I left, I felt myself like my chest was getting heavy. I was getting scared because I was thinking, Lord, I hope I'm not having a heart attack. My pressure was going up. And I just got so confused to where I was just making a block. And I was on a phone with my daughter, and she was like, it was something of her saying something about getting out of cheerleading practice or not having practice that day. So I could just, come on and get her, because when she'd had cheerleading practice, I didn't have to pick her up from school right after I leave work. So I was able to just go straight home that day. Instead of doing that, she was telling me, well, let me backtrack a little bit. I was feeling confused. My head was pounding. My chest was pounding. I got scared for a moment. So I went to the emergency room because I said, I feel like I'm having a heart attack. I feel very, very stressed out. I've had a hectic work week and stuff. And talked to this doctor. He ended up checking me out and everything, and everything was good. I calmed down and stuff like that. He referred me to the doctor that I have today, who someone else had already told me about this doctor. And once I started seeing my regular primary doctor, he was like, it's best for you to go ahead and take either leave of absence or put in a transfer and leave, and I'm like, yeah, I can. So I just started to weigh out my options. And once I finally decided to put in a transfer, and she was like, well, a transfer is going to be held up for another 6 to 8 months because you have to do it at this certain time. And I said, yeah, but I've been putting the transfer in. And she was holding them back. She wasn't even turning in my transfers. That's just how low down she was. So I used the other powers that be. I went above her, because there's always somebody above you. Even the chain in command got somebody above them. I went above her, and I asked questions about how can I get away from this workplace that's stressing me out and it's taking a toll on my health. And I'm too young to be dealing with stuff like this. And at that time, I think I was just like 35 or something. So this was a while back, but like I say, dealing with evil people in the workplace, I still deal with it, but I know I deal with it in a way where I stop it. I cut it off. I nip it in the bud, and I don't deal with that no more. It's like you just gotta, where I'm at now, you gotta put them in a place and let them know you're not gonna handle me like that, and it ain't gonna be like that. Like, even from the situation I was in, I grew from that, and I learned how to deal with people and put them in a place. And I taught myself it is okay to put people in their place. You don't always have to be nice just because you are nice. Some people you really gonna have to go off on, and and just tell them in the right way. Look, without causing a scene at work, and getting sent home or something for the day. It's always a way to handle something in a professional way, because this is a profession. So you just have to let people know. Now I know that, and able to tackle the situation in that way, and then I don't deal with it no more. But then it's like it was something that God put there to drive me away, because I didn't have to be there. God was showing me, you don't have to be here. I'm blessing you with something, and it's right there in your face. But you allowing yourself to just be stuck here, and you don't have to be stuck here. You leaving yourself here. You don't have to be here. So he guided my steps. I was praying and praying, and God had been done that for me. It was me holding myself back in that place. And that school has been torn down. Now they're in the process of rebuilding a new one, and I just feel like I wanted some evil spirits coming back with it, because there was some evil people that I worked with. And I just think about it often. Like, I'm glad that I was able to grow from that and learn from it, that you really, you have a voice, and you got to use it, and you got to know when God is getting ready to position you, to bigger and better things. And I love where I'm at now. It gets hectic sometimes, but I get through it. And the people there, like I say, I can tell them right then and there what it ain't gonna be like, what I'm not gonna deal with, and that's it. And I don't have to deal with that no more. But there, it's like it was supposed to be like that. Like, God was allowing it to happen for a reason. So that's what I wanted to make the video about. I hope I didn't confuse anyone, because I know I probably can sometime, going on, and you may get lost in the message. But the whole message of this video is me just saying how to deal with evil people in the workplace. Either you're going to deal with it to the point where you stop it, to make your workplace easier to be, because you the one got to be there every day. So you better decide if you're going to put up with it every day, or you're going to kill all that. And then once the situation is dead, you can look forward to better days at work. You might still run into some foolishness from time to time, but for the most part, you know what to do from then on. So you're going to only deal with it that way, or you're going to realize that God is trying to move you somewhere else. He's putting you in that. He allowing that to happen, and He going to continue to allow it to happen until you open your mouth and you use the power over your tongue to not only just ask God to move you somewhere else, but trust that He's already done it. All you got to do is move your feet and go to wherever it is you need to go to, sign the paperwork, and get the hell on out of there. And so that's all. I just wanted to bring that to y'all real quick. And thank y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment and let me know what you think about the video, and I will catch up with you all later.